What it do, what it is. It's your girl Taylor.
And it's your girl Lex. And welcome to another episode of Women's Intuition, where you've been asking for a female guest and we have finally listened. That was a good one.
Yes, I like that one.
Okay, guys, I am elated to introduce our guest today. Not only is she our first guest with ovaries to bless the show, she is also a doula, prenatal yoga instructor. She's a mother and one of my best friends ever in Georgia, and she's a hoot. Her name is Nandi.
Yay. Hey. Welcome to the show.
Thank y'all for having me. I'm really excited to be here.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. I've been talking about, I think I first hit you up a while ago asking if you would even be interested, and we finally made it happen.
I love the homegirl presence. Like, we used to having like niggas as guests, but this is good. This is nice. So I'm excited.
Bash these niggas.
Yeah.
Yes, I love a male bashing session.
Okay, before we get too into, games and drinking and stuff, we are drinking tequila today, a request from the guest. But tell us a little bit about yourself. Just a little brief, where
you're from, all that good stuff.
Cool. Alexis kind of hit the nail on the head with everything that I am presently doing. I'm also a childbirth educator. I started off as an abortion doula, so I say I'm an abortion haver also. I am from Georgia. I know there's but where are you from? So I'm a Grady baby, y'all, but I was not raised in the city, as you can maybe hear. But
and that is her real voice.
Yes, it is. It is. I'm not a white woman. So if you're listening, I am black. Okay. If you're not visually watching on YouTube or see it on Instagram, I'm a black woman. With a fat ass. Anywho,
yes,
so I am Georgia born and raised.
How old are you?
I'm 31. Y'all, I had a birthday in September. I'm 31 now.
Okay, welcome to the club.
Yes, I got 2 kids. Okay, 2 girls. I'm a girl mom, and I think that's it. I guess we'll get into some more shit as the episode progresses.
Yes.
We definitely will. Okay, so I want us to loosen up and play a little game. Before I do that, I want to explain my ensemble.
Please do, because they over here like, what is this?
Also, I would love to take this off, so I want to talk about it so I can take this hat off. Our 14th Amendment is under attack, okay? And I just need you guys to get a visual of what is possibly going to happen. If you've seen Handmaid's Tale, have y'all?
Yeah, I get the gist.
I never watched it, but I know what it is.
Yeah.
Well, y'all should go watch it. I'm also rewatching it right now. So I was just inspired. And if you're wondering what my Handmaid's Tale name is, it would be Of Morris, because obviously Morris Chestnut and I have a long-standing thing. He follows me on Twitter. Okay, and so I just wanted to get that out there. Love to shout out Morris. Yeah. Okay, so let's play this game.
Okay,
it's going to be called, I'm just going to
throw it to the side.
So the game is in honor of our lovely guest, and what's going on in the atmosphere right now with abortion rights being under attack. We're gonna play Support or Abort. Okay, guys. Everyone, take one, pass it down.
Okay.
Everybody is going to get one of these signs. Unfortunately, I don't think the camera's gonna pick up on my silver and gold. So just know, red is abort. Which kind of sucks because abortions are good. I don't want y'all to think red.
But red is also a good color. Red is my brand color for my doula work. Yeah.
Look at me. So we're red bones, one might say. So I don't know. Okay. Abort is the red side. Support is the green side. I'm going to list off some scenarios. And if y'all think of some, y'all can throw some out there. And we're just going to raise our flags. Okay, let's start with shower sex. Support or abort? I knew you were going to say abort. It's really a fun thing, Taylor.
It's not like I never tried it. It's just, who wants to slip and you doing all of this, and it's just too much. I'm too big.
I like the feeling of someone else's body up against me while my body is like wet and we're all. It's really intimate, and I like that.
Okay, yeah. I love that. Dating an aspiring rapper, support or abort?
Sorry, young man.
Unanimous. Okay. What about a crypto enthusiast, support or abort?
Okay, is this his only job? Is that what he does like full time?
We're just gonna say yes. Too much nuance. Crypto enthusiast.
That's not fair. I'm not thinking that's his only job.
Okay, so let's say he has a part-time job.
Okay.
But he's constantly talking about crypto, putting people on the crypto.
Can I do this? This is in the middle.
Take a shot.
Okay, I can do that.
I agree. Because what is this? This wasn't an option.
That was right
in the middle. A port.
Don't get me started. A fork. Okay, I'm done. Okay. The no lashes trend. Have you heard of that? People are getting rid of lashes and they're just doing their natural lashes. Support or abort?
I don't wear lashes.
I'm currently going through the phase. That's why y'all about to be seeing me in glasses for a couple weeks. But your girl got lashes, okay? Don't sleep on me.
Yeah.
My eyes are too big.
You're what?
My eyes are too big. I started wearing these lashes when we started filming on camera. Because on camera, when I don't have any fucking lashes, I look like, I don't know, a fucking something. No Nut November. You personally, support or abort? I'm only saying abort because I tried and I nutted today. How's your November going?
Oh, I've been fucking.
I can do both, but I think for the women who, want to be this in rights of like, fuck niggas, I'm going to support them.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
What about getting pregnant by the last person you had sex with? Support or abort?
I would have his babies.
I would definitely have his babies.
Yeah.
I hope this is not the cut part because it's going to be awkward. Don't cut this.
I shouldn't be saying support.
You shouldn't.
Everyone would be
no judgment.
Okay.
No judgment.
We're being honest. Okay. The poly lifestyle. For you personally, support or abort?
I feel really strongly about this only because my baby daddy just texted me yesterday asking me if I would be a part of a whole combine situation with his ex-wife and another woman, and like, you got me fucked up.
Is this the first one or the second one?
The first one.
Oh, he got some nerve.
A lot of fucking nerve.
Oh, so isn't he married? They got
a divorce, and this is the kidnapping ex-wife. Like, no.
Okay. All right, yeah. Abort that. Look at Tate's face. Abort.
Yes.
The tea is hot. Okay. AI robot bot. Fuck.
You got it, sis. Try again.
AI robots entering the homes. Did y'all see Kim Kardashian just got a AI robot? And I don't know if y'all have, I watch a lot of synth like media like shows and stuff like that. I don't know if it's a good idea, but what do you think?
What was the robot doing? Like helping with house chores or something?
She like, if that's the case,
right,
I'm gonna go for
I might be with it. I'm just trying to see.
Well, I don't know exactly what hers is going to do, but the idea is that these robots are going to be able to do like chores, even watch your children. Just kind of look at that. Support or abort? Let's go, ladies. I'm torn. I'll take a shot. Take a shot.
I'm scared. I ain't even gonna lie.
I mean, I like the extra support though.
What's worse, robots or aliens?
Aliens.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
I want to fuck an alien so bad.
I would think robots.
I love the support.
No,
I would say robots.
Aliens are creepy because at least robots are man-made, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like we kind of know, or at least we program them to do this and this, and like they can go off the script. But aliens, we don't know them motherfuckers. Like we don't know anything.
But we're aliens to a creature.
Yes, and we scary to them.
Right, but we might, depending on the race.
Yeah.
We not hateful. Like we ain't gonna try nothing like
right.
We just gonna be looking at you like, why you looking at me, looking at you?
There's been too many sci-fi movies on, I guess I could say that about robots
too.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Aliens are a little bit more scarier to me than robots.
Have you seen their dicks?
Aliens or robots?
There's these dildos.
Which one, bitch?
Clarity.
The aliens.
Oh, like saying.
There are these dildos called creature cocks.
I've never. Wow, this is okay. I'm gonna look that up.
They've got
later.
like a unicorn dick. They've got, and that's not bestiality.
What's the next one?
Human-like sex dolls. Human-like sex dolls.
Oh, okay.
Abort or support? I don't.
Oh.
Really?
That's
Why
creepy.
not?
Bitch.
Like you would get one? That's odd.
How? If we're using a dildo that is literally mimicking a penis, different sizes, what's the difference in adding like a torso? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nandi.
What?
Get in the field.
I am.
Literally, that makes it creepy. The torso. That's what starts making it creepy.
I saw, this was like maybe a year ago or something, but I saw this girl who had like, it was this nice chocolate chiseled chest with a really nice sized dick. And I was like, oh, I would get this.
If you went to a guy's house and saw that he had like the ass pussy, you know the one.
Yeah, I've seen niggas with that before, but I mean, like, I'm okay with that. I'm a pleasure person, right? Like, so I want you to do what's gonna feel good.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So I mean, the unicorn dick is okay.
I don't know. Keep going.
Okay. Booty cleavage. Have y'all seen the new trend where the women have like their booty cleavage showing, like the super low cut back dresses,
like back in the day?
No, like right now they're doing it. Super low rise jeans and the booty cleavage is showing. Y'all don't.
Yeah, like how you used to do in 2000s, right? With the like the low rise.
Yeah,
jeans.
But they're bringing it back now.
Yeah, that's on like the back in the day thing. Okay, they're bringing it back.
Do y'all support the trend or abort the trend? I support.
I love a good ass.
But I feel like it's not for like thicker girls. Like
it's great for thicker, but you gotta have like.
But you gotta be like.
It's not the thick. The thick part is great. It's the torso part.
Yeah,
so you gotta be like in shape.
Yeah, and that's not me. So
that
doesn't work for me. So.
No, it doesn't work for me. I like seeing it.
Yeah, I love seeing like a Bernice Burgos like type of.
I absolutely can't do it, but when I see the bitches doing it, I'll be like, that's
even like a
good.
Drea, like that's really sexy. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, first date makeout sessions. Support or abort? I knew we'd be on the same team with that one.
Okay, yeah.
How do you know if you like him?
Right. Now take it there.
How do you even know if you like him?
So what do? You just end the first date with a hug?
She do.
It depends.
She be like, all right, they dap.
It depends.
This bitch dapping niggas up.
Do you hold their hand at some point or something?
Oh, Nandi, I'm so glad you're here because like
it depends.
This bitch is the alien. And she make it seem like I'm crazy.
I'm gonna just go like this. I'm gonna go like this.
What?
Okay, I only have two more.
I have to take a shot for that one.
Yeah, because what?
Okay. I'm gonna give you a little minute. Actually, no, let's do this one. Being added to a male close friends that is NSFW. So not safe for work. Basically, he's posting dicks and shit. If you randomly get it, okay, what do I want to do?
A coworker?
No, I just said just being added to a male. Like, have you ever had somebody just add you to their close friends and they showing them fucking or dick and shit or?
Nigga.
I say support. The only time I ever had a problem with it was you remember partner from college?
Yeah.
He kept posting in these small
on
Instagram. He just added me to his close friends. We've never been like that. He just started posting. He would post in these like spandex tights and like shorts. And he would literally be doing like squat. Like his whole thing was like seeing his dick outline in the shorts. And honestly,
he married?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I wouldn't have been mad if he would have lost the shorts. The shorts, it was the spandex that was throwing me off. I'm like, what are we doing
He was
here?
just trying to do some soft porn. He didn't want to say he was all the way there.
Basically.
Yeah.
Okay, and my last one is going to be 69. Do you support or abort it?
I used to love it.
Probably because society told you to love it. It's never been. Is that sideways?
It is. I know. I gotta take a shot.
Yeah, she wants to get fucked up.
I'm not taking a shot, but I'm gonna do like this.
69 is overrated.
You know what? I'm gonna do abort.
I used to love it.
First of all, if I'm sucking your dick good enough, you're not concentrating on eating my pussy.
But that's the fun part, right? Like you're
not
feeling
for me.
You're feeling the pleasure, right? And you're like, oh, I can't keep going, but you're like, no, I can. And like, I don't know.
It's like we both have ass in it.
No, but
you like being on top or bottom? During 69.
Why the fuck would I be on the bottom? For the
bottom is crazy.
No, it's not.
How?
You on the bottom?
Alexis?
You hang your
the fuck?
You hang your head off the bed. So he's kind of standing up. You're sucking his dick, and he's leaned over eating your pussy.
So I'm in a back bend?
If he's tall enough, no, you just laying
standing
back.
up is not really 69 though. 69 is 69.
69 is we're giving head at the same time.
No, 69 is we
on the bed.
Horizontal. We horizontal. That's the real 69.
I don't know what this...
Y'all ain't no real 69ers in this.
Yeah,
I don't know what that is.
That other
what they call the San Francisco 69ers. Yeah. Is that the team?
Yeah.
Okay, I was looking at you to reference. I know you like the games. I was just making sure.
Right. Man. No, she's not. I'm sorry.
That's crazy.
Okay.
That's sexist.
All right, y'all. That's it for the game. I hope you guys liked it. Can you tell I've been watching a lot of Watch What Happens Live? Do y'all watch that on Bravo?
with Andy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I wanted to. Okay. Okay. So
I like that.
Thanks, guys. Okay. So
honestly, I thought the game was gonna be like, oh, if you got pregnant in this situation, would you abort or like just get support or something? You know what I'm saying? I thought it was like we're gonna be talking about getting pregnant by your side nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like abort or not. That's what I thought it was gonna be. So that was cool.
that might have been better.
I'm not gonna lie, me too.
Okay.
But I just went along with it.
Yeah. No, that was good. It was
And
great.
guess what? I support.
Yeah. Same. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Before we really get into topics, like, bitch, we have questions. Okay.
Yes, we do.
I mentioned in your intro that you are a doula, and you kind of touched on it. But when I'm on your page, I'm seeing you're like 3 different types of doulas.
Yes.
So I'm curious, first off, what are the different types?
Or first of all, what is a doula? Just you know, just to
a doula is a support person. And so it actually derives from like a Greek word that means slave. And so some folks reclaim that and like some birth workers will say I'm a birth worker and they won't say I'm a doula. Some doulas are like, I'm reclaiming it. I'm going to say I'm a doula because I'm there to support folks. So it's a support person no matter. It could be a support person when you're going to the dentist. You know, some people have like really bad fears of the dentist, right? So you can like hire a doula to go with you to the dentist, you know?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
me neither.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. So how'd you get into it? Did you have a doula during your birth?
No, I didn't. I wish I did. So my first baby was born like 10 years ago. I was 20. So I didn't.
A mom.
Yeah. Yes. So I didn't know about a doula 10 years ago, you know? So that's one reason why I like the work that I do and also why I want to have another baby when I find the right man.
Y'all hear that?
So, because I want to experience a pregnancy with a doula because that's what I do for folks now. So no, I didn't have a doula through any of my pregnancies. I did have some for my abortions.
Okay.
And how long have you been doing this?
So honestly, I've been trained to be a doula for about 3 years or so. I didn't start really supporting folks full time and like getting paid for it until like January of this year. So it's like my first year really like this is all I do. All I do is like birth work.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. So the 3 different types would be
abortion doula.
Okay. Postpartum.
Yes, but I'm like postpartum doula and then birth doula. But really you can just say if somebody says they're a full spectrum doula, it covers all those 3. And then there's also like fertility doulas that support folks that are going through like IVF or like trans couples or LGBTQ plus families. So I am a full spectrum doula.
Do you have your preference of like which one you prefer to do?
That's a good question. Postpartum is the hardest, honestly, because as I love it, right? Because I know the type of support that you need in the postpartum period, but it's the hardest because I'm also a mom and like going into someone else's house and like I'm helping like clean bottles and maybe fold laundry and like changing sheets and like feeding baby and putting baby to sleep. And
you could be doing that at home.
Right. It's like, damn, I need this shit right now, but I got to go and, do it for somebody else. So that's one of the like more challenging ones. And abortion doula support, I actually don't charge to be an abortion doula for anybody. So it's a labor of love because I've had multiple abortions and I know what it's like to like need childcare and have to pay to go out of state now because, if you're over 6 weeks, you can't get an abortion here. So being an abortion doula is probably one of my favorite, most active one. Like it's like they call me in the middle of the night and I got to get up and go. It's being a birth doula.
So you talked about the different aspects or like what do you do, especially about being like a postpartum doula? What do you do during like the pregnancy doula or during what was the other type?
Postpartum? No.
Labor?
Abortion.
Yeah,
Or
abortion doula. Like what does that
what does it look
like?
Yeah. So for my like pregnant clients, we have prenatal visits. So during the prenatal visits, there's a few things that can happen depending on how far along you already are. Like if you're like 20 weeks, we're going to meet here and there. I'm going to send you some resources. This when folks are trying to figure out what type of birth they want to have. They probably already know where they're giving birth, a hospital, a birth center, or at home. So at that point, it's like, okay, you know where you're giving birth. What resources do you need? Do you want, if you're giving birth at the birth center, we know you're going unmedicated. If you're giving birth at the hospital, you can go medicated, but what medications do you want to take? So I'm sending them information. I'm checking in with them. I'll go to like an office visit so I can meet their provider. If they have any questions while they're there, or if we're trying to like plan out and map out what's going on, I can ask questions. I'm a prenatal yoga instructor, as Alexa said earlier, so we may do some yoga. We'll talk about movement. We're talking about what the pelvis is doing. We're talking about like what labor looks like. So it's a lot of like education. And then, you know, people are on TikTok and Instagram. And so they're like, I saw this about the placenta and I saw this about. So it's like answering and debunking stuff that, you know, we've seen. And then as far as an abortion doula, I am providing support. So a lot of people don't know that there are abortion funds. I can help pay for your abortions, because abortions can be like upwards of $400 to over like $1,000 depending on how far along you are. And if you have to travel out of state, you need transportation. If you have children, which most folks that are accessing abortion care, they are already parents, and you can't take your kids to the abortion clinic, right? So people need childcare, so I'm connecting them with childcare. Yeah.
Okay. That's crazy. Taylor was something of a doula for me when I went through an abortion.
Yeah.
And well, she was my ride.
Yeah, that's how that's how it started.
And she took care of me.
I was gonna say, after I really used to
girl,
me.
when she picked me up, y'all, I got in that car. First off, we stopped to get gas. I had to throw up, and she hands me a bag. So I had to throw up in her front seat. The bag had a hole in it.
Oh.
So it got all over me. Then I got up to clean up the throw up and throw it away. I had blood through my pants onto her seat.
Oh.
This bitch really, yeah. I was at my lowest. I was like, my nigga was tripping. You remember me and this nigga was arguing? He hit her up. I just wanted to check on Alexis. Nigga hit me up. What the fuck?
Yeah.
So no, I say that to say that I also, you mentioned you're an abortion haver. I also have had to visit a clinic. And for me, it is something, I wouldn't say I'm not ashamed of it.
Yeah.
I'm hesitant to talk about it only because, one, my mom wants a grandbaby so bad. So
you know she can always have mine. Like
one of the reasons that I've been like, I don't want to talk about it just blatantly is because I don't really want my mom to find out.
Oh, she doesn't know.
She doesn't know.
Your mom knows everything.
I know. So she doesn't know that. And also I've watched Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah.
You know, I watched it when it first came out, and people were getting sent to the colonies, which is like this place you don't want to go if there were records that they had had an abortion before, because they considered them committing a crime against humanity. So one day I am scared that they're going to pull up some record and be like, oh no, she's going straight to the colonies.
We'll be there together.
I'm about to say, bitch, I will fight for you, okay?
Yeah.
Because
Taylor's going to be one of the wives.
what is that?
Honestly,
because you don't have any kids, right? Because she doesn't have any children or has never been pregnant. Is that why she'll be?
But also, like, bitch, you wouldn't be in the colonies. You so fucking fertile, bitch.
I know. I'm very y'all. I have been pregnant. I'm scared to say it, honestly. Like, I'm so scared to say it because I'm very fertile.
They would be honored.
Yeah, I was just pregnant earlier this year. Like, I'm like,
the birth rates are down. Get this bitch on it.
Yeah, it was one thing I can do is get pregnant. I can have some babies. Okay, so if you're a nigga with some money, you're looking to start a family, I'm your girl.
I'm the girl.
I'm your girl.
So that kind of brings me to, like, I've always known you to be so open about, you know, whether it's abortions or whether it's parenting. You've talked like candidly about the ups and the downs, the struggles. You're very open about it. And I'm curious, like, do you was that hard for you, or is that just something natural? Are you just a natural oversharer? You are a natural oversharer, but so am I.
Yeah, right. Yes,
I'm not brave enough to talk as candid as you.
Yeah. No, it's not hard for me to talk about. An old friend of mine, we're not friends anymore, but shared one of their
Do I know her?
Yeah. Shut.
Sorry, I'm gonna ask you later.
Made a comment or told me a memory they had of me in, I think it was like high school. Remember we had to take those like abstinent classes and we had to like sign the little thing, right? So I wouldn't sign it. I wasn't having sex, but I wouldn't sign it because I'm like, no, what if I decide that I want to have sex? Like, this is foolish. I'm not signing it just to like appease this instructor. This is weird to me. So I've always been like the child, right, growing up that like questioned everything, like from the Bible to like just everything. Like, what am I doing right now and why am I doing it? And so it didn't make sense to me, especially after my first abortion, where it wasn't like I didn't know there were abortion funds. I didn't have who took me to the clinic? Oh, one of my friends. Was that my first? Yeah. One of my friends took me to the clinic. So I just have never, it's like, why am I being quiet about this? Because there's like a burning desire inside of me to like share things, because I think something that's missing between folks is we don't like talk. And like I'm a really big communicator. Like, let's get on the same page, or at least understand where each other's coming from and like what's happening and how we're feeling. And so it doesn't make sense to stay quiet, especially as a mom that I went through postpartum depression. I've survived a suicide attempt. Like, there's just so much, and I just don't like. I just don't. It doesn't make sense to be quiet. Like, why suffer in silence? You know?
Yeah. I definitely get that. And I've always thought of myself, anybody will say that I'm an oversharer or Lex doesn't have shame. I'll tell you anything. But even before you came, I was telling them, I'm like, Nandi's like me, but like times 10. And Tay was like, what? Yeah. And I'm like, no, like really, even when it comes to just doing the work, like you'll see me post about like, you know, some kind of social
justice
type of thing. This is the girl that's really like out there doing the work, and I admire that, and I want to do that. Like it really, sometimes when I post stuff, it's really stuff that I've seen on hers, whether it's about like abortion funds. I think I learned about like ARC through stuff that you posted. Like, I support the girls, all kinds of stuff. And I'm just like, you know, like I love the work that you're fucking doing, bitch.
Thank you.
I love it. And I also think it's interesting. I don't want to dominate the conversation, but I do want to say all three of us are like three different brands of like growing up. Like she grew up with both parents and siblings. You grow up primarily with your dad.
Yeah. So my dad full time. I saw my mom on weekends and like breaks.
And then I was just with my mom.
Yeah.
And fun fact, me and Nandi were almost stepsisters.
Yes, we were. It was that was a good time to be alive. Like, it was a great time. Like, I'm like, life is looking up. Like, it was great.
Our parents dated. It was
they did.
an experience.
It was.
That's crazy.
Very interesting experience.
And then her dad worked at the school. He was my track coach at one point. Like, it was very interesting. But I always thought it was so interesting because her dad was really strict. Her dad was so fucking strict.
Yeah.
And I felt like for a minute you had like this persona of like this like good girl.
I think if you don't know me, people still see me as the good girl, which is great. I love that. And I mean, who's to say I'm not a good girl? Like, is having an abortion make me a bad girl?
Not even abortion. I'm talking about like getting pregnant.
Yeah,
and
I didn't know that people had this good girl perception of me. And then somebody was said to me like, we didn't think you would be the first one to get pregnant or something like that. I'm like, wait, what? Like, I didn't know that was the thing.
Yeah.
I
think you were like the second person I knew from high school. The first was Elisa.
Oh, she just had a new baby.
What number is this?
I think 5. Her name is, I forgot baby girl's name, but I just saw them on FaceTime. She lives up north now.
Oh my God. Yeah. I remember I loved her. That was another bubbly ass personality. But Elisa was the first teen mom that I knew. She came from a different school.
Yeah.
She was a piece of work.
Yes.
And then you weren't a teen mom. But
I wasn't.
I was
in college.
I was shocked that you got pregnant when you were in college. Like, and not even on like no judgment stuff, but it was just like, you know, People say to me all the time, you don't have it. Like, I think because I don't have a dad, people expect certain things from me. Your dad was so strict.
Yeah, he was.
Your dad was so strict. Do you feel like you rebelled? Like, do you think that made you rebel more?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, no. I even told my dad when I started having sex.
What he said? I know he flipped out, girl.
He was like, wait, when? Because I lost my virginity when I graduated high school at 17, y'all. I went to college at 17. I lost my virginity between like 17 and 18. Like, I was damn near out of high school.
That was great. Yeah.
I think that's a good age.
Me too.
Yeah, that's a good age.
So it wasn't like, I don't feel like I rebelled. I think I've always had just like a test the waters or like buck the system energy in me always.
You've always been pretty fearless. I will say that. Very fearless.
Yeah.
And I love that. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think growing up with a dad change, or just like, did you have like a different perspective when it comes to like just men in general, or like
niggas ain't shit.
Dating?
Her daddy was,
okay.
I'm sorry.
Because I'm gonna be real, like my daddy used to keep it 100 with me. He's like, niggas lie.
You
know, like, I ain't gonna say niggas cheat, but niggas lie. Like, it just kind of is what it is. So I feel like I was told the real.
Yeah.
So I didn't know like if your dynamic was
Were you
different.
and your dad close?
Yeah.
Okay. Are y'all still close?
Yeah, I live with my dad.
Oh,
so
okay.
like,
I love that. Yeah, I couldn't live with my dad. We tried. It didn't work.
I'm still kind of beefing with her daddy for my mama.
Oh, okay.
Her
No,
daddy.
that's real. That's
Like,
real.
what
That's
my
real.
daddy do?
That's real.
Oh, no.
But no,
right,
my
calm
dad
down.
never said anything like, you know, men lie. Like, I never got that from him.
Okay.
What I saw things.
Okay.
Okay, I saw things and damn. Let's wrap this part up. But yeah, I saw things and
But we all do.
Yeah.
You know, as you get older, you realize your parents are humans. They're flawed humans.
Yeah.
They've got a great side. And we all have those flaws.
Yeah.
Shout out to them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, all right. Let's see. Okay. All right. You mentioned abortion funds.
Yeah.
I think you were the first person who told me about an abortion fund. So I was in college.
Mm-hmm. When you had your abortion and you were her doula.
No, this
one.
No.
Okay, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's all right. That's all right, Taylor. It's okay. It's okay.
Well, and when I was in college, broke as fuck.
Yeah.
Broke as fuck, no money.
Yeah.
The nigga was broke as fuck.
Yeah.
I feel bad I wasn't there for you for this one like I should have been.
Yeah, but no, because I was leaning on him. That was the,
y'all were friends though at the time.
We were friends, yeah, of course.
Did you know?
I feel
don't think I told you after
later,
maybe.
like wait, I feel like after college you told me.
You didn't tell her? Were you embarrassed?
I was embarrassed. I was nervous. And then people already kind of saw me a certain way, and I didn't want to just
be the pregnant girl.
I wanted to hold on to something. You know,
Yeah.
I still cared about what people thought back then, kind of. You know, you remember the first week of school, there was that one girl who sucked dick behind the dumpster.
I do.
And they exactly. She was an urban legend.
Yeah,
I didn't want to be.
Every time I see her, I thought about the first thing.
I think we had the same name. We do. Her real name is my name. And they already was like, "Oh, are you the Alexis?" I'm like, "No, that's not me." Y'all. I was trying to get my reputation back. I was trying to make a name for myself, and that wasn't helping. So
take a shot to that.
Yeah.
Wrong, Alexis.
That's my cup, Nandi.
I know. I'm giving it to you.
Take a shot to it not being
Thank
a real
you.
Alexis.
To an unhidden
Sure, my
memory.
middle name is Alexis.
Oh, you already got a shot, girl.
This is a corner, yes.
Okay, is that good enough?
Oh, she didn't take her shot.
Okay,
It's okay.
It's tough.
Not Miss Tequila.
Okay.
You know, we'll pass it. We'll give her a pass because I feel like you're kind of on call.
Kind of, sort of, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'll let it ride.
And I don't even know what I was just saying, but I want to jump on this on call thing.
Mm-hmm.
We literally just talked about last week if we could date a guy
Yeah.
who was always on call.
Yeah.
Are you on call a lot? Like, do you have to drop what you're doing a lot to go to these births?
I've actually never had to drop what I was doing. Knock on wood. Okay, I've always been in situations because I know my clients' estimated due dates, right? Like we're talking. It's like, hey, I've been having Braxton Hicks, or hey, I went for a visit today and they checked my cervix.
So you know not to kind of plan nothing accordingly.
Or I'm like, I'm not drinking. And sometimes,
but babies come early.
They do.
Yeah.
And sometimes, but we know, okay, like I had 2 visits, my blood pressure is high. They're testing me for preeclampsia. I have protein in my urine. Like, okay, I know you might be coming a little early. I also always have a backup doula. Typically. And so me and the backup doula are in communication. So somebody's going, right?
Yeah.
So I've never had to drop what I was doing. Now I've been asleep and had to get up, or I've been like, okay, I'm finna drop the kids off and then go to the hospital or
I'm about to
something.
say that's tough too because you have kids. So if you
Yes.
gotta wake up, you gotta wake them up.
Yes.
So
I
you
just had
have
to do
that
on
like
Monday.
set in stone, like the plan for emergencies.
No, I have to do it off the when it happens. So Monday I just had to do it. Monday I got a call like 5:50, but it was like a really quick call. Like somebody called me and hung up, and I was like, oh, okay, whatever. Looked at it, called back. Mom's in the hospital. Wasn't my original client. I'm like, I'm the closest to the hospital. Okay, let me just have my sister drop me off at the hospital because the hospital's 10 minutes away. Get there, catch the mom like 2 pushes before she has the baby. My sister takes the kids to school. The other doula who was already supposed to be coming but lives further, she ended up just taking me home afterwards and like came so we could help in the postpartum period. So it's typically like okay, what's happening? Let me figure it out. And I just recently got like a nanny situation. She's also a doula and works for an abortion fund. And so I had her one time. I was able to stay overnight with the mom, and she took my kids to school. Like she went inside my house, y'all, got my kids ready for school, dropped them off at school, and then was able to pick the youngest one up because she doesn't have a bus. So that's been helpful.
Do you be Do you be nervous about like? I don't know. I have anxiety, so
Me
like
too.
I just feel like
Me too.
Nervous about which part? Watching the kids
watching
or
the kids,
the
like the doula like coming in.
No.
Okay.
Especially because we had spoke on the phone. She was introduced to me from another doula who also does like legislative work, and so I knew. And the abortion fund that she works for, I used to work for them too, so I knew she was. And she's a doula, like she's an abortion doula. She's a full spectrum doula, but started off as an abortion doula. So I knew, you know what I'm saying? Like, my kids were good. She was like, I can send you a picture of my license and my license plate. I'm like, nah, girl, I don't. Just go get my kids to school. You know, I've been doing this for a minute, so kind of get my kids to school, baby. I was like, just send me a picture of you. I just a little selfie, you know, so I know who got my kids. And then my daughter, my youngest, when I got home to like relieve her, when I got home, my daughter started crying. I'm like, I'm thinking she crying because like, oh, I'm happy to see mom. That motherfucker said, I want her to stay. So I knew I had the right person. Yeah. So I get it though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Question though. So have you like been a doula to women that are having birth at a hospital?
Yeah.
How does that, like, are you beefing with the doctor or like what does that look like?
I'm not. Listen, so there are doulas who, you know, beef with the doctors and the providers. I'm not that girl because it's not going to make the energy in the room feel good for the mom. Like to give birth or when you're in labor, your body is producing like 8 different hormones, right? And so for you to really have that good mixture of hormones in your brain to really know like what needs to be released, right, into the bloodstream, into the body, you got to feel good. And one of the major hormones is oxytocin. That's the love hormone. So if there's like some negative energy going on, you're not going to be releasing oxytocin. So there have been times where like a provider or a nurse is a little bit like, and it's like, you know, but I haven't had to like share any words with anyone, you know what I'm saying? Or if I have had to like be like, can we talk outside? Or like I'll catch them outside and be like, hey, this was the reason I said this or this, or like what's the plan? So I am a part of the birth team, and even though I'm not a registered nurse, like I'm a part of the birth team. So let's talk together, let's work together, because the goal is for this mom to be able to vaginally birth if that's her plan. So like what are we doing?
And healthy.
Yes.
That's always the plan. Healthy.
Yeah. So speaking of the energy in the room.
Yeah.
When me and you tend to text and talk, it's usually it's always some wild stuff.
It is.
Right?
It is.
So, there was a situation, and I want you to talk about it. You already know what I'm talking about?
I think so.
Where you've had to excuse yourself to protect the energy of the pregnancy because you recognized someone involved. Are you allowed to talk about that? Because that was something where I was like, I would have never thought about that happening.
Tell the tea.
Oh my God. Okay.
Y'all know I'm gonna get it for you.
Lord. Oh my God.
What you thought I was? Never mind.
I thought you was okay. It was some shit. So I thought it was the. Oh.
Sorry.
Okay, sorry, y'all.
No, we'll make sure the camera's on me during that part.
Okay. It's just a titty. I really don't care. I breastfed for like, you know,
I don't know
time.
how YouTube feels.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You want me to talk about it?
Well, so all I know is you had hit me up. You basically were asking me advice because you recognized one of the members of this birthing couple. Yeah. And I just want to talk about I just thought it was interesting. That's interesting.
Yeah, it is.
No names.
Okay.
No
specifics. No names. No specifics. This is crazy. Yeah. Okay. So what happened? And I say this is crazy because although Alexis says I talk and I share a lot, I do. But there are certain portions of my stories that I don't tell because, you know, I'm a very professional woman, as y'all can tell. I'm about my business.
We don't have to.
No. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, because it's happened. I'm probably not the first person it happened to.
Okay.
So I'll just kind of briefly share. So I was sometimes, like I said, like we have backup doulas. So I'm some other people's backup doula, and somebody reached out to me to support a mom. Mm-hmm. And I've been talking to this mom on the phone. And this story is funny as hell, y'all, really. Because I don't know if I can say all of it. Anywho, I was talking to this mom on the phone. We had text, everything. So she sends me her birth plan. I'm about to meet them at the hospital, like, in a couple hours or so. She sends me her birth plan, and damn. And I look at the birth plan. If y'all have never seen a birth plan, it has the birthing person's name. It has the support people's name. It has where they're birthing, how they want to give birth, etc. And so under the support person's name, it was a name that I recognized for a multitude of reasons. You know, I recognize this name, and I'm like, this name looks very familiar. I'm not sure if I can go and support. I'm cool, but I know other people may not be cool, right? Like, I don't want to affect the energy in the room. So I ended up having to... Well, I reached out with the person that looked familiar. I reached out with them and I said, "Hey, are you involved with someone that might be expecting or in labor?" And then we decided that it might not be a good idea for me to come to the hospital to support in that birth.
Mm-hmm. Ain't
That's
that some
respectful.
shit? Yeah, it's very respectful.
That's very because I feel like a messy bitch would have just like
Popped up.
Yeah,
I'm when it's about work, I'm about work. You know what I'm saying?
I respect that.
When birth is very stressful already.
Yeah.
So I mean, even when you were texting me, she wasn't being messy at all. It was really on some like, I don't want to mess up the energy.
Yeah.
She should be focused on this.
Yeah.
Like, and I was like, girl, don't feel bad. Like, just say you can't do it. I'm sure your backup will understand. Like, I thought that was so interesting. Like, I would have never, obviously that can happen, but I would have
never thought that would really happen.
And I guess it's for me, like I said, Taylor, earlier, like I was born and raised here in Georgia, like in the metro Atlanta region. Like I only lived out of state one time and I lived in Tampa, Florida. So it's like I may end up running across either like a friend, you know what I'm saying? Like either whether it's friends or somebody I went to college with or blah, blah, blah. Like, I mean, I would love to support folks that I like went to school with, whether it's middle school, high school, elementary school, who cares? Like I would love to do that, but not in a way that's going to feel like it interferes with like, you know, the birthing person.
Definitely. Yeah. Okay, well, I kind of want to go into a more, let me not say more fun. I just want to get out of the awkward part.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
But I want to talk about dating. I feel like I really wanted to have
y'all's dating stories because y'all are dating as like non-moms, like non-parents, right? So it looks different for y'all.
Who's dating?
Y'all not dating?
I haven't dated anybody.
Nah.
Okay, you're not dating either?
You know what? Let me say this. If the opportunity presents itself, I'm willing to be open to it.
Did y'all hear that?
But did y'all hear that?
Did y'all hear that?
Niggas over 35.
Yes. Oh, 35. Oh, I did hear you like old niggas. Okay,
yes,
I did hear that.
And a good job.
Yes, good job is for sure.
But I feel like if it's there, I'm gonna be open to it. But I'm not just like a serial dater.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
I gave some of my numbers today.
Okay, good.
But I've been hung up on the same. I'm over him now.
Okay.
They don't believe.
Do you
me.
listen to the show?
Yes, sometimes, and I also know some
so
of
you
her
know
like
Comedian Bae.
Oh no.
Well,
yes, you do. You gotta know.
I've definitely
Bae.
tweeted about. Well, you don't be on Twitter like that.
No,
more.
not anymore. Yeah, I'm sorry. I've been missing it on Twitter.
But this is how we feel about Comedian Bae.
Okay, I'm with you there. If Taylor says it,
but no, like I haven't talked to him. He's blind. Like there's nothing. But I just haven't messed with anybody since him.
Okay.
And even the past year and a half, maybe 2 by now.
Okay.
He's been the only nigga that I've been messing with.
Yeah, that's the thing about you.
Yeah. And outside of him, I like to recycle. And outside of him, it was other niggas from my past. Balenciaga Bae, Boar. Like I haven't messed with a new nigga.
Yeah.
Literal years. I haven't fucked a new nigga in literal years. Maybe 5.
I think she needs a new nigga.
Yeah, you have to. We gotta go out.
I think she need a new.
I like new niggas,
but not just a new nigga. I think Lex need a new quality nigga.
Yeah,
that's what it is. It's a new quality.
Can I
nigga.
say this? I'm not. I love you.
Oh wait, not if you finna call me a fat bitch.
No, never.
Tell me after.
No edges.
No. I was just gonna say.
No, you got edges, bitch. I'm just saying.
I was gonna say, Alexis has always had an interesting choice of men.
Of course. I know her for over 10 years, and I can tell.
I say nothing else.
I agree.
I didn't know he was slow. I thought he was a thug.
Slow is crazy.
I didn't know.
Slow is crazy.
The drooling should have told me something, right?
What?
Bitch, what? I thought you were talking about him when you said slow, but I was like, I'm not gonna say any names. I'm not saying any names.
In high school, the guy you used to date in high school.
No, Taylor. There was a.
Taylor. No, there was not.
Didn't say that.
You're yelling my business.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm done. Suspect, okay, sorry.
Louder.
Okay. Suspects doesn't want to talk about her work situation, but will yell mine.
Listen, I have to get paid
What
for
you
my.
mean a few?
A few is crazy.
I thought he was cute.
Hey, yo, we gotta pull up some pic. I still have.
Bro, that doesn't count.
DM
I looked
me,
crazy
girl.
in high school, so you can't. I'm sure he looked good now. Did he die?
I think so. Did he?
I think he died.
Okay.
Yeah,
Rest in peace.
That was fucked up of you.
No, it wasn't.
So you're dating?
Yeah. Oh, well, okay. I'm on a dating app.
Which one?
Hinge.
I did Hinge for a little bit.
I did Hinge and I've done Bumble.
Have I ever did Hinge?
No, this bitch stay on Blacked.
Like
is it Blacked?
Nigga.
No, that's
I
the porn.
Niggas.
What is that? What's the basis of it? Just
niggas, literally black people.
I did it for a little bit. It's kind of like
Literally.
Hinge because they also do prompts.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
Hinge does all the prompts and stuff.
Yeah.
I think I did. What's the other one? I think I did Bumble, but
did
Bumble is the woman got to reach out first. So
yes,
that's not for me.
So I did try Bumble. Dang, it's like I'm like torn between telling my business and like not. But I did do Bumble. But you know, sometimes
you need another shot.
Low key.
I don't know why you're so torn. You should be ready.
Because it's like we talked about my work, and I don't want people to confuse. You know what I'm saying? You know. Anywho, yeah. So I've tried Bumble. The thing is with the dating apps, a lot of times you meet. Sometimes you just meet niggas that want to fuck, and like trying to weed out niggas who want to fuck and niggas who want to date is like really fucking hard. So I'm close to just like ending the dating app era and just trying to get lucky out in the streets, as in a not sexual way. Okay?
Yeah.
So are you saying that right now you're in a space where you want something serious? You want to be more intentional about your dating?
Yeah, I do. I do want something serious. Okay. I do want something serious because I know that I'm not. I mean, I don't really care about my age, but like I want a partner. I think partnership is really important. And for me to like sustain the work that I'm doing, and I hate to sound, sometimes niggas say this. Niggas are like, I need a woman to hold it down or whatever.
That's real.
But low-key, I need a nigga to hold it down.
I feel like that's just foundation, you know, like in a family.
Yeah, like I want that. Like right now, I have not shared this publicly, but I'm a student midwife, and I just So that is a 3.5, like 4-year journey of apprenticing under a midwife that's been practicing for over 40 years. And I have like 10 classes left to finish my bachelor's degree. And after that, I think I want to get my BSN so I can have like some nursing experience. But anywho, so like all of that plus raising my kids is like really challenging. Yeah. And not to say I want a man I don't need a man to like be my children's like whatever. Anywho, I would like a partner. I want to grow with somebody. I do desire that.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so the less serious part of that is I do like fucking.
Yeah.
And so, like, I don't know how Taylor is not kissing these niggas on the first date, because only way I'm not if I don't kiss you on the first date, we're not seeing each other again. Okay.
I feel it.
You don't even know if there's that
spark. There's something.
But I feel like first date, like niggas they be like showing, it be false. They don't be showing their real self.
That's real.
So it's like,
but how long did y'all talk on the phone before the first date?
You know what's crazy, y'all?
Okay.
Because I got a post in my phone.
Okay.
And it's literally equivalent to what we talking about. It says, this is crazy because I just posted it today. I heard you're the same person on the first date and the 10th date. Want to hang out? Because niggas do not be the same on the first date and the 10th date.
Yeah.
So it's like, let me figure out if you really the real nigga who you seem like you are.
So how long what's your longest dating relationship? How long have you?
It'll go years, bitch.
Okay.
It'll be like,
this is like a 5-year relationship.
Yeah, I'll be in like a 2-year situationship, like 3-year situationship.
It's so interesting. I am all I'm gonna say is things happen fast in my neck of the woods. And that may make things, I don't know, but I'm used to that. Y'all know there's a Saunders song, I think, that's like, people
that's my nigga.
Move too fast, live too fast. I can't
It's
sing.
called Too Fast, literally.
Yeah, it is. But Alexis was supposed to jump in and sing. But anywho.
I'm not a Saunders.
Yeah, she don't like Saunders.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah,
well, she remembers I can sing, girl.
Yeah, I do remember. That's how my dad found out about your mom. I went to your chorus concert or something. Your mom dropped me off at home. And when she dropped me off, my dad, after the door was closed, y'all, my dad was like, who was that?
My mama thick. And y'all may not know she wear baggy clothes. My mama
she thick. She got hips.
But they was built the same.
Yeah.
I used to feel left out. I'm like, oh, my mom has
the titties. We didn't have.
Oh yeah, they did always used to say, you got the titties.
Yeah.
They was always like small
slim,
waist.
And then the hips.
Yes.
And ass.
Yeah.
People used to think they was mama and daughter. I used to get jealous.
Because we're both light skinned, but your mama's a little lighter than the both of us. Yeah. So then my dad was like, who was that? Like, who? And I'm like, well, I wanted to go somewhere, like do something. I don't know. It was like a pageant thing that came in the mail. And I was like, well, if you let me do this pageant, I'll tell you who it is. Like I'm trying to bargain with this strict ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? And so that's how my dad like met your mom from your chorus concert. I'm not sure if you know that story, that part.
Love that.
Yeah. But so things kind of happen fast in my neck of the woods. And
usually that's how it is for me. I just have been, I don't know what it is. I
don't know why you can't let them go.
Usually I'm Miss Niggas. It's not even about him no more. I think I'm scared.
Of what?
So like newness?
I think it's newness, and I think I'm insecure right now. I don't love my body right now. I know that these niggas fuck with me. They like how I think that I'm in my head about it.
Yeah.
When logically, I know these niggas don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Logically, I know I can go get another nigga.
Yeah.
But I think I'm just like, no,
do you ever masturbate in front of like a mirror or anything?
I haven't in a while.
Do it. Do it and say affirmations to
just
yourself.
like stand in front of a mirror,
Yeah.
like naked. I'm not gonna lie, that really like it gives me confidence.
Yeah.
Shockingly, guys, I take a lot of nudes.
I know you do.
I'm like, I post them, close friends, Twitter. Like I'm nude in front of the mirror a lot. While we're speaking of toys, can you pass Nandi that box right there?
Do you soak it in? Do you like really like sit there and soak it in?
Is this a gift?
Yeah, it's a gift. It's a toy. Oh my God.
I got it a toy.
Yeah.
Can I open it on camera?
Yeah, go ahead. I didn't want to. I don't even know what it looks like. I didn't want to touch it.
What is this?
You're supposed to like straddle it, and it's supposed to feel like you're scissoring. Like
she's gonna like it, especially Miss Invisible Bodies.
Invisible Bodies.
Miss.
What's that? I'm sorry. What is? Can you help me? It comes with a battery.
I didn't mean to leave you hanging, but I'm like, what?
Fake skeletons. Well, the fake dolls.
I'm like, bitch, I'm trying to help you out.
I didn't laugh like that. I just like, listen. Oh, thank you so much. This is a sweet gift. Oh, thank you.
She dropped it.
Thank you so
I was like, sorry.
much. That's so sweet. I really appreciate this.
But oh my God, I'm having so much fun. I'm like jumping all over the place.
It's okay.
You got baby daddies.
I do. Well,
What?
I have two
With
that
an
have.
S? How does that feel?
Oh, well, honestly, it's a part of life now, right? I do have quite a few baby daddies. Some of them don't.
I guess me too.
Some of them don't have the physical child, right? Like they don't have anybody they can hold hands with, but they still my baby daddies, and you know who you are.
I hate bitches like you.
What?
I hate niggas that still be like, oh, well, she's not over me.
Oh, I'm over all them niggas.
I'm her abortion baby dad. I feel like,
do niggas say that? Damn,
Girl.
I never heard that.
I hope they don't. I hope they don't.
This one nigga I'm thinking of in particular, and this one bitch. I'm like, bitch, you should have kept it if you was gonna carry on like this.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
no, I don't. Fuck them niggas. Fuck all of them. I don't talk to any of them, actually, surprisingly.
Does it make dating okay? So having two baby daddies, does that make your dating pool? Did it make it get smaller, or do niggas really not care about that shit the way they make it seem?
The good thing is I'm cute. Okay, I'm cute with a fat ass, so it gets me really far in life.
Stand up. No, I'm kidding. I'm just
I'm playing.
Okay,
because I was like, you know what? If the time comes and I'm able to shake a little ass, this is a really great dress to do it in.
I'm just thinking about the disclaimer we had before we started, and just in case it did happen. We don't need you.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. But what I would do is I would stand up facing Taylor first. Okay. And then, you know what I'm saying?
Please.
Yeah.
Facing me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. The good thing is like technology and all the things, you know. Yeah. But anywho, sorry. But yeah, some men, especially like on Hinge, right? They're like, oh, how many kids do you have? I'm like, 2. And like some people will be like, well, how many dads? I'm like, 2. And they're like, are they involved or whatever? They want to know, like, are they involved and stuff? And I'm like, I mean, they're around. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have, like, it's not a, you know, they're not a Russell Wilson. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not, like,
they're
taking. One does live in Florida. I will say that. He lives in Florida. One is up here, like, 20 minutes from where I live.
That nigga's funny.
Listen, he is. It's a funny nigga.
I know the picture.
The picture. I know. We have to show Taylor the picture so you can laugh. Everybody knows him from the picture. So yeah. So that kind of make things but interesting. But I mean, most people just don't. I haven't really had it because some of them have kids. I've dated a lot of niggas that have kids. I don't want to say this. Okay, moving on. I do like being the first baby mama, but I'm not hung up.
Get real, yeah.
I don't want to because I don't want people to judge me. But honestly, who gives a fuck?
I'm
right?
about to say,
out of all the things that I share,
fearless.
Right? I don't give a fuck about the abortions. It's the other shit. Like, judge me for some other shit. I don't give a fuck if they judge me for the abortions. Right. But anywho, yeah. So It hasn't. I have had men in the past when I told them I had 2 kids. They're like, "Oh," I've had one man. I remember I met him on Hinge too. When I told him I had 2 kids, he was like, "Oh, that's a little bit more than I would like. Like, just one would have been fine." I'm like, "Oh shit, nigga, I can't get rid of her.
You ain't the one for me."
Yeah, yeah. Now this was the daughter I was gonna give up for adoption. So I'm like, damn, what if I would have not? I'm just kidding.
No, but I was thinking about that because look at your face. Me and Tay often have this talk where I talk about stuff that's happening, and she's like, well, you know, that's social media. It's not real life.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask you, because I'm like, on social media, you would think the niggas are like,
oh, no.
if she got multiple baby daddies, I'm not fucking with her. But in real life, Tay tends to operate in real life. She's like, bitch, that's Twitter. You're thinking of Twitter in real life.
But I feel like niggas don't care.
Yeah.
They don't.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
In real life. I feel like in real life though, when it come to baby, like niggas don't care about that. For real.
If they like you and they think you look good, they're not gonna just be like, oh nope, this is my boundary.
I don't think that's a Twitter like thing. I think that's a like reality thing. And especially our age. Like we're 31 by 32.
But that's what I'm saying. On Twitter they act like they care.
Yeah.
In real life, they really don't.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, I don't believe in Twitter. It's like it's like a false thing.
Yeah.
But if you meet a bitch and you really fucking with her vibe, I don't give a fuck about them kids, bitch. I'll help you raise them kids.
Yes, I'm looking for a nigga that says exactly what Taylor just said. Okay, like that's what I'm looking for.
But bitches is like that too. Like bitches always be talking about, I don't want a nigga with kids. Yeah. If you meet that nigga who really giving you that energy, you don't give a fuck about them kids.
Yeah, all the shit, all the discourse that you've seen on Twitter, on Instagram, on all the male podcasts, it goes out the window when you really meet the person.
And you like them for real, for real.
Alexis knows I'm a male bashing nigga. Like we're gonna male bash together. You know what I'm saying? Like I love that. But
I'm not that much of a male basher, but I'll go there if we need to. You know what I'm saying? I'll put up a little one too. You know what I'm saying?
But if I find my person, baby, I'm cooking dinner.
Yeah,
I'm packing his lunch.
Me.
Like I'm having his babies. Like so.
Girl, you got a type though.
No, I don't.
What's the type?
She love a African Caribbean type nigga.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad. Them weddings be lit.
She stay in them clubs.
I'm not mad at it.
Alexis, I am African, y'all. So my mom is from Zimbabwe. My dad,
she's named after a Zulu priestess.
Yes, queen.
I will never forget this.
Shout out to Zulu's mom is named Nandi. So I am African, y'all. So I'm not just African. in the African clubs because it's like on people like because people are doing it now. Like I'm for real African and like. One of my uncles is a DJ and he DJs at like Afrobeats and Amapiano places and like that's his thing. So I'll go.
But I feel like that's why that's your type. It's a part of your culture. Yeah. That's where you frequent. You love African niggas.
But there's a lot of American men that frequent these places as well. So my last ex is African. Yeah.
There's still something there, guys.
No, there isn't. No, there isn't.
You need a judge. Comment.
Yeah, please do.
If it looks like something.
I just don't. The people that know. So I just don't.
I know that. Oh, damn. All right, so who is you beefing with that I know that you're not friends with anymore?
I'm not beefing with anyone. I have no beef with anybody. It's all love with everybody. I was saying we're not like friends anymore. You know, my life has transitioned a lot. Like I have, my life has transitioned a lot. I've lost some friends. And gain new friends, which is really cool, honestly.
That's true.
Yeah. Okay, let's get into our segment, Wild or Wild Not.
Yes.
Y'all ready? Wild or Wild Not. She Wild or Wild Not. Okay, Wild or Wild Not. When you get older, you see what mama meant by you ain't got no friends. Wild or Wild Not?
Wow, my mom never said that.
Right, my mom never said that either.
I agree 100%.
Oh, really?
But it's crazy how like a lot of women were in the section like, I should have listened to my mama. Like, these bitches ain't shit. Like, we ain't got no real friends. And I'm like, that's crazy because I never heard that growing up.
I feel like those are the women.
And I'm glad I did.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah. That sounds like the women that also are like, I don't have like female friends. You know what I'm saying? That's like from that same group. And I don't really listen to them.
Facts.
Yeah.
I agree. I don't like friend haters.
Yeah.
Like, bash you because you got a lot of friends.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah.
oh, she got a lot of friends, so she must be fake. No,
Yeah.
I feel like it's more so people want to be in your energy. Like,
Right,
people
right.
want to be in your company. Like, you're a good person, so, like, people want to be around you. You know what I
Right.
mean?
My
So,
mom warns
like,
me about niggas. She didn't warn me about women, honestly. That's what I'm
Yeah.
like, I never heard that. Who said that?
My mom had
Yeah.
a lot of like friends that were women, and
I was
like
just
they
about to
were
say
like,
that.
so I never saw that.
Yeah.
My mom didn't, but still she didn't.
Yeah.
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 I think the
Yeah.
same. Like, I grew up with my mom having, like, literally a lot of women friends.
Yeah.
And, like, no drama,
Yeah.
you know? So
That's kind of sad. Like,
It
that's kind
is,
of
like-
very jaded to put on your kid. If your mom was telling you don't trust your friends, that's kind of
you
Yeah.
ain't got no real friends.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
Now, my dad did say that his mom said that to him about some of his male friends. You know, and
Male
some of
friends
that,
suck.
like,
I'm not gonna lie, I could see that. Like, especially
Yeah.
like being in the streets and
Yeah.
like you just got
especially niggas
around.
be ready to throw their life away over their so-called friend, and it's
Facts.
like you really don't know this nigga.
But you know,
do
that's when it like the education comes. Like, women are more intelligent. You know,
Yes.
like we know a
Yes.
little better than like niggas because they'll follow their homeboys.
yeah.
Support.
yeah, definitely.
Okay, what you got, Lex?
I don't know. Okay, so why don't we? I feel like we're winding down a bit, so why don't we go ahead and kind of close it out? Let's talk about. So we usually end it with like, what have we been watching? What are we reading? What are you digesting lately?
Yeah, so I'm watching The Lincoln Lawyer on Netflix.
Oh, that's good.
It's so good. I actually don't watch TV at all. I watched the first two seasons. Season 3 is out right now. I just recently started watching it again like 2 weeks ago. So I'm normally like, I don't watch nothing. I just listen to some music and go to bed or go out. I'm kind of listening to The Whiteness of Wealth audiobook. I need to like finish that really. So I've been doing that. And you said, what are you listening to? What are you watching? Yeah, that's.
Okay. As far as what I'm watching, what am I watching? We went to the movies recently. We saw Heretic. I was excited
movie?
to see it. It's supposed to be. I didn't think it was that scary.
You don't think anything is that scary.
Right.
Well, no, that one really wasn't.
It was scary.
There was like a jump scare, but it was just a lot of dialogue. It was a lot of dialogue about like religion and stuff like that. So that you thought it was scary?
It was crazy. I would have never watched it if I wasn't with you. And I would never watch it again.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, I'm super tapped in with the Housewives right now. Almost every season is playing right now. Tonight, what is that? OC has their reunion tonight. I'm gonna go catch that when I get home. Why you sounding all interested? You don't
Because
give a
I do
fuck.
like Real Housewives. I watch Atlanta, but I watch any clip of anything, you know.
Oh,
So
okay.
I like the Real Housewives brand. Yeah.
Okay. And also reading. I'm still reading Tell Me Lies because the show is so good. The book is very different, but I'm invested now. And I went and got a new library card recently.
told
I picked up a
me.
bunch of books. Do you remember I used to love
Yeah,
reading?
we both used to love reading. We would
Yes,
have
we
like competitions, like who's finishing the book first.
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
We was really so I went into the library and I picked up some books and it felt so good just being in there.
It's
I was
nostalgic.
like, oh my god.
Yeah.
So I've been doing a lot of stuff that includes me not having to look at a screen. I got another like adult coloring book. I've been doing a lot of stuff where I just cannot focus on being on my phone. So I'm trying.
Yeah, that's good.
What about you?
I've been watching The Penguin.
I started that.
Yeah, it's good. I like.
I'm on the
stuff like
second
that.
episode.
Yeah, me
Okay.
too. I literally just started today because I feel like it's not really any good like shows to binge watch right now. So like
Agreed.
I kind of started that one. That's really all I've been watching. I feel like like nothing else.
Shocking.
I know.
No Grey's Anatomy.
I'm not
SVU.
gonna lie, like confession. I've become a like girl streamer. Like I love watching streamers. Like I've just been like
that's
tuned
something.
in.
So you've been watching like YouTube and shit like that?
Not even YouTube. Like
Like
Twitch. Like I'm really like
You in the trenches.
yeah. So
The twinches.
yeah, that's it. What about MySpace songs? So what have you been listening to? If you had a MySpace, what would be on your MySpace right now?
Okay, I did think of something. My MySpace would have this Adele song called. I'm gonna reach and get my phone. It kind of fell on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause girl, I'm trying to.
That's
figure
how we
out
look
what
too,
is
girl. We be like, okay, what I've been
Hold on.
listening
It's
to.
actually called. Oh, it's called My Little Love. I've been listening to
I love
that.
that song.
And I played it a couple days ago and I sent it to my daughter. It was over the weekend. I sent it to my daughter. I was having a really rough time. And I was like, damn, I just feel like I'm like fucking up as a mom sometimes, you know? And I sent it to her. Because in the song, she's like, you know, my little love, like things are heavy for me right now. You know, like mommy's got a lot to learn. It's, you know, and I'm like, this is exactly how I feel. So that would be my song right now.
That was so cute. Oh my God. Damn.
Mine's Lex Don't Judge Me. It's a gospel song, and it's by Fred Hammond, my favorite gospel artist. And my sister just reminded me, I don't mean to get sentimental, but my sister reminded me the other day, my grandpa, he used to always sing me this song, and she played it the other day, and I was like, oh my, it just brought back memories. Yeah. And it's called Go Tell It on the Mountain. Y'all remember that?
Go tell it on the mountain. I didn't know that was gospel.
Over the hills and everywhere. Yes.
Okay.
But Fred Hammond, it's like a little more soulful. Like a little more like just like R&B-ish, gospel-ish. So that's in dedication to like my grandpa, my granny, and my uncle, because it's like all on the same side. Yeah, so I'll put that dedication to that one.
Well, mine is also sentimental.
Okay.
Mine is called Coochie Vet by Baby Africa. It's sentimental because I feel like I probably need to go see a coochie vet and get a coochie check. Just to make sure it's still working.
Yeah.
It's very near and dear to me in my heart. And
I love it.
Let's just continue.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Okay. Well, guys, thank you so much for being a guest. We truly enjoyed you. Our first female guest, y'all. So this, meant a lot. So yeah, make sure y'all, you got any like socials you want to shout out?
Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram at Nandi, NANDI.A.J.
And you can follow me at, I don't know what it is this week. I think dyslex.ic. I don't know.
Change it all the time.
Yeah. Just follow me. Stream the show. Make sure y'all like, subscribe. I hope you like the show. I think we're going to be on like a brief break because we got some real life shit going on. But thanks for watching.
Yeah. Thank y'all. See y'all in a couple weeks. Bye.